Hope our class robot changes its programming and does something cool and different for once. I have no idea who wrote it, which made it hurt more. It could be any one of these kids jogging past me who thinks I'm some boring goody two-shoes who does whatever she's told. Or worse, it could be everyone who thinks that. Whatever. Pearl Jam, the coolest grunge rock band in the world, couldn't care less about other people's opinion of them. I read in a magazine that they even showed up at a fancy award show once in flannel shirts and ripped jeans to make a statement about elitism in the music industry. What's wrong with getting schoolwork done early anyway? It frees up time to do better things like listen to the most amazing music ever while soaking in rays on a Friday afternoon. Fun fact, Pacific Park's slogan is "Climate Best by Government Test." Apparently, based on meteorological tests done in the 1920s, Pacific Park beat some Mediterranean island and a city in North Africa to earn the title. It'd help the vibe I'm aiming for if it wasn't so nice all the time, though. No wonder grunge rock came from Seattle, where the weather matches the dark, gloomy energy of the music. At least it's cool enough today that the red flannel shirt I'm wearing over my heather gray t-shirt isn't making me sweat like a broken, drippy sprinkler. Plus, the sun makes my new black patent leather boots shine just right. I'm not in a real grunge band yet, but fake it till you make it, right? I stand up and scan the crowd for Vivian's purple and green jacket. She's nowhere to be seen, so I plop back down and put on my headphones again. I push the play button on my Discman, and it vibrates slightly as the CD inside starts to spin. Stone Gossard, the band's rhythm guitarist, kicks off Pearl Jam's Alive with an electrifying slide of the strings. After a few riffs, Mike McCready and Jeff Ament's pounding lead and bass guitars join him, and Dave Cruisen's percussion pumps up the intensity. Then Eddie Vedder launches into his guttingly deep vocals. Every time I hear my favorite grunge rock band play, I get chills. Their sound isn't like anything that plays on the radio, which is usually bright and happy in a kind of fake, manufactured way. Instead, Pearl Jam is rich and soulful. Eddie Vedder sings with such passion and power that it blows me away every time he opens his mouth. What's cool, too, about Pearl Jam is that they sound nothing like how they look. If the whole band walked by me on the street, I wouldn't notice they were famous. They're just some guys with long hair in flannel shirts and baggy pants. But when they pick up their instruments and get up on stage, they turn into something incredibly raw and brave. I would give anything for the guts to transform like they do. Suddenly, something pokes me from behind, and a wave of annoyance rises from my chest. Not again. This time, though, Pearl Jam's rocker vibes have had enough time to course through my veins. I rip off my headphones and twist backward to confront the poking offender. Robot, engage attack mode. Beep, boop, bop. 是我. Purple and green flash in front of me, and Vivian's big anime eyes twinkle at me from behind her long bangs. 你在干什么? I whine in Mandarin Chinese, half laughing. That hurt. I rub my arm and pout, sticking my lower lip out like when we were little kids, and I'd beg her to let me have the last pineapple cake. Vivian reaches out her hand and pulls me to my feet. You're fine, she continues in Mandarin. You're my 表姐, aren't you? You can take a little poke. Hey, I'm only 2 months older. That doesn't mean my bones are any stronger than yours, I say, brushing off any leftover dust from my poor backpack before hoisting it over my shoulders. Well, it still counts, she pouts back. At least my skin is thicker. I yank on her sleeve. Take off this jacket. You need to get used to the weather here.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.